Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be a different video from my regular ones. So this is not a simple edit. In this video, I'll be talking to you and teaching you how you can start editing your videos. Like if you have an idea but no experience, this video is for you. So I'll be creating a series. I'll make a playlist. Eventually, I'll upload videos in that. So let's take an example of my edit. So this was a Lisa's Daisy edit that you're seeing on your screen right now. So this in this edit, how I made this, all the transitions, all the scenes, like everything. If you have little to no experience in After Effects, you can just watch this series from beginning to end, and you will be capable of doing something like this. So one more thing, one disclaimer: if you know the basics of After Effects, just you can skip this entire series, or you can just watch specific portions that you want to watch. I'll try to put the timestamps in the video so that you can easily skip. So let's start from the beginning. I'll talk about basics also. So what happens when you first time open your After Effects? So this is the screen that you will see right away. Here we have some recent files that I have opened. Now what you need to do is, obviously you won't have any recent files because you will be opening it for the first time, let's say. So now open new project. Right now we are in the basic panels, all the windows. So let's discuss about it. This is the project panel where all your source clips will be arranged over here. This is the preview. So any video that you are editing, it will be previewed here in this window. Now, this is the most used panel, effects and presets. So here, all the effects that are available to you in After Effects, these are all listed over here. You can just search for a specific effect as per your requirement. We'll be using it quite a bit. And this is the main work area, so you can say where you will be spending your most of the time. So this is the timeline. Your source file, after you create a composition, it will appear here. So right now we are inside a project. In this project panel, you can double click, it will open your file explorer, or you can drag and drop your files. I'll do that. Let's say I've imported one video, one photo, and one mp3. Now how to create a composition? Just drag anything on this composition. This is the new composition button. So when you, from your project panel, you just need to drag a file and drop it over here. So it will create a composition. This is a new composition. Its name will appear over here. All the settings for this composition will be based upon the file that you have dropped in this composition in the beginning. Let's say how to change these settings. When I press CTRL+K, this will appear over here. You can change the name. I'll just change it to simple edit. This is the size of the final output. I have it at 9:16 ratio because I create vertical videos for mobile phone. Frame rate, you can choose anything between 24 to 30. It's the most used frame rate. This is the duration, how long your composition or your final edit is going to be. You can change it as per your requirement. I'll just press OK for now. Now let's drop in some video. Now you can also see that there we have three panels: layer, composition, footage. So what is the difference between all these three? So this is the composition. Anything that you have over here, it will be shown or previewed in this composition tab. When you are going to import any video file, you can just double click it. So it will be opened in the footage panel. So let's say we want just a small portion of it. Let's say from this portion. We'll place the cursor over here. This is the in marker. It will mark the in for your clip, and this is the out. Now we have selected what portion do we need. Now just drag and drop it like this. You can just follow along with me also. So this is our second layer. We'll also go through some shortcuts that are mostly used. So first one will be Ctrl, Alt, Shift and G. Press all these together, and it will adjust your clip according to the height. So right now it has completely filled up the height of the frame. So this is the frame that we are going to finally view. If your PC is low spec, most helpful is just dropping down the quality. So this is the full quality of this preview. So when you are previewing the video, mostly you won't need to view it in full quality. Just drop it down. I generally keep it at quarter because otherwise it will use up more CPU and GPU. We have successfully created a project we have created a composition, we should also save this project. Otherwise, anytime it can just crash. After Effects crashes quite often. You will lose all your progress. Control S, give it a name in your file explorer, and we can just save it. Right now my project is saved successfully. Now let's discuss about these panels. This button, you should always turn this on. This is the motion blur. So whenever your clips have some motion in it, it will add some blurriness, which makes it look natural as well as smoother. Now once you have imported all your clips, you have turned on your motion blur. Let's discuss about some more shortcuts. So let's say I want this clip to end at 4 seconds. What can I do is CTRL+SHIFT+D. It will break the clip into two. Now we can just simply delete this part that we don't need. So what is the shortcut? Just Control Shift and D. You can cut the clip using it. I'll put these shortcuts in down in the description also, and you can just go to edit this keyboard shortcuts. This panel will open all the shortcuts that you have set. I have customized quite a bit. You can change your shortcuts here. You can search for something. So let's say split layer at current time. So it's also by default saved to Control+Shift+T. You can change it to whatever you like. Just don't make any conflicts. So let's say it is allotted to some other keybind and you are just using the same, it will be not allowed. Okay, now let's close it. Okay, yeah, the next shortcut that we need is page up and page down. So what will it do is page up will take you forward one frame and down will take you backward. You can just use page up and page down to scroll. When you want to scrub through the edit, you can do that. To make it fast, you can skip 10 frames. Shortcut for that is Control+Shift and then your arrow keys. So for forward, you press forward arrow key. For backward, you press backward arrow key along with Control+Shift that you are already holding. So this was our audio that we imported. One more thing I will suggest when starting out video editing is don't try to use original songs. This is a song Daisy by Ashniko. So I have not used the original version. I just went to YouTube. I searched Daisy edit audio. So I got a bunch of options there. Many editors have already edited their audios. They are uploaded on the YouTube for anyone else to use. So you just need to provide credit to them. For example, this is from, I guess the name of the editor is NX Pilima Audios. So this is the name of editor who made this audio. I generally use audios from Ken Edits. These are the YouTube channel. I'll just link them down below. I'll name them few YouTube channels in which you can find your edit audios. You can just give them credits whenever you use their audio. This will save you a lot of time. Okay, now let's come back to editing it. Click on this arrow. It will open properties. Click on audio. You will see waveform here. Click on this. Now it will open the waveform for you. You can see where the beats are, or you can just listen to them. So for me, I guess beats are on this pattern. The beats are present over here. I'll mark the beats. This button is used to bring up the markers. This will be my first marker. One more thing, to zoom into timeline, you can use this. Just drag it. It will zoom into the timeline, so it's more clear for you. Or you can also use hold Alt and then use your mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and zoom out. That also works, no problem. Now let me paste this marker also. In this manner, firstly, what I do generally is in my edit, I mark them all. The shortcut for placing a marker is also there. So just press asterisk on your keyboard and it will create a marker for you. So let's say right now I press it, there is a marker, but it won't sequence them. Like when you drag it from here, it will give them a sequence number. So 1, 2, 3. Once you have marked all your beats, now what your goal should be that transitions or the cuts in your source clips must occur at the beat. So let's say I begin this clip from here. Now once I come to this point, I'll start the next clip. It should be on the beat. So over here, we should always try to cut on the beat. It makes your edit way more better. Like If your beat sync is off, then your edit won't look that good. So that's the most important thing I always do in my edits. I always first bring down the audio, I open the waveform, mark all my beats, and then I start working with the source edit. Now we need some helps that we won't get in my further tutorials. So once I start making any edit and I do some things, I won't be referencing them. Let me just make them clear over here. Right click on this empty portion, go here, click on this adjustment layer. It is an empty layer with no properties right now. So as the name suggests, it is used to create small adjustment in your source layer. How to do that? So let's say we want some effects to be applied on this. Okay, but we also have different files below it. So let me just do that quickly. Let's say we have these three, 1, 2, 3, these 3 clips, and we want to apply some effect, and we want to apply it over all these 3. One simple way is to just let's just go with the color correction. I want to 10. There it is. Yeah, 10. I want to apply 10. I'll just drag it down here. It will apply the tint effect, but it won't be applied to the second clip. Bring it again and bring it again third time. This is a long process. Okay, let me show you a better way. So to apply an effect on all the layers, create an adjustment layer on top of them. Once you drag any effect on the adjustment layer, it gets automatically applied to any layer below it. So it's from very beginning to end. So let's say if you don't want any effect on this layer, you can just cut your adjustment layer. It will be removed. So that's why we use adjustment layers. How to make adjustment layers? We have also one shortcut for this. It is CTRL+ALT+Y. It will bring up adjustment layers. Okay. Now, one more useful thing is null object. I'll be using it quite often. So what is a null object? Null, again, as the name suggests, it has no value. It is just an empty thing, no physical importance. This is our first clip. Let's keep it on the top. Let's say we want to move this clip, but we don't want to change the parameters over here. What we can do is use this pick whip tool. This tool parents a layer with its null object. So this layer will now move along with this null object. How to move null object? Just bring down the transform properties. Let's say change the position. You can see the clip below it is moving. I'm changing the x-axis position. It is moving along with it. Let's just undo this. So I have removed any parenting. Now when I move this null, nothing is happening. The clip is not moving. Again, let me just parent it. It is moving. Whenever I will change this, it will move. So that's the importance of null object. Generally, it is used in making transitions. Just don't bother about it if you don't understand it. When we'll use it, you'll just easily get the hang of it. After Effects basic introduction is now completed. Okay, so this video was just to make way for my future tutorials. We have discussed how to import project files. So in the next video, I will have all my project files imported. So anything that I want to use in the video, I will have it imported already. And this is the audio that I will use. And I will mark all the beats and I will just start how to slow down the clips. That's the first thing that we need to do. Just slow down and make them smooth. As you can see in my edit also, I have all my clips slowed down. Okay, so the next tutorial will be about how to speed ramp or time remap without using any external plugin. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one, and please subscribe to the channel if you liked the video. And if you want more tutorials like this, tell me in the comment section. And thanks for watching once again.